Every family has that one person. The person who sees life differently. The person who asks questions nobody else dares to ask. The person who refuses to settle for the limitations that previous generations accepted. The person who dreams bigger. The person who challenges old beliefs. The person who wants more. And unfortunately, that person is often misunderstood. People may call them rebellious. People may call them difficult. People may call them unrealistic. People may even call them the black sheep. But here's what many people don't realize. The black sheep is not always the problem. Sometimes the black sheep is the solution. You see, families often develop patterns. Patterns of fear. Patterns of poverty. Patterns of addiction. Patterns of anger. Patterns of low expectations. Patterns that have been passed down for generations. And most people follow those patterns without ever questioning them. But then someone comes along and says, "This ends with me." That person decides they will not repeat the mistakes of the past. They decide they will build a different future. They decide they will become the cycle breaker. And if you're watching this video, there is a good chance that person is you. Think about your own life. Have you ever felt like nobody truly understood your vision? Have you ever been told your goals were too big? Have you ever been criticized simply because you wanted more? Have you ever felt alone while trying to become a better version of yourself? If so, you're not alone. Many of the people who changed the world were misunderstood before they were respected. Before success comes recognition, there is usually resistance. People often reject what they do not understand. And that's why being the black sheep can be painful. You may feel isolated. You may feel unsupported. You may feel like you're carrying a burden nobody else can see. But don't mistake isolation for failure. Sometimes isolation is preparation. Sometimes God separates you from certain people so you can hear His voice more clearly. Sometimes the distance is necessary because your assignment is different. Not everyone is called to stay where they started. Not everyone is called to repeat history. Some people are called to make history. And that requires courage. The courage to stand alone. The courage to be different. The courage to keep going when nobody is clapping for you. Because being the black sheep isn't about rebellion. It's about responsibility. Responsibility to become everything you were created to be. Responsibility to break destructive cycles. Responsibility to create opportunities for the next generation. Responsibility to prove that a different future is possible. One decision can change an entire family line. One person can change everything. One person can become the example nobody had before. One person can create wealth where there was poverty. One person can create peace where there was chaos. One person can create faith where there was fear. One person can inspire generations yet to be born. Never underestimate the impact of your choices. The sacrifices you're making today may become the blessings your family enjoys tomorrow. The discipline you're developing today may become the foundation of your future success. The lessons you're learning through struggle may become the wisdom that changes lives. That's why you cannot quit. You cannot allow criticism to stop you. You cannot allow rejection to define you. You cannot allow temporary setbacks to convince you that your destiny is impossible. Remember this. Every breakthrough looks impossible before it happens. Every success story includes seasons of doubt. Every leader experiences moments of loneliness. Every warrior faces battles. The question is not whether the journey is difficult. The question is whether you are willing to continue. Because the black sheep who refuses to quit eventually becomes the person everyone points to and says, "They changed everything." The same people who doubted you may one day respect you. The same people who questioned your vision may one day benefit from it. The same people who misunderstood your journey may one day understand why you had to walk a different path. But even if they never understand, keep moving forward. You don't need everyone's approval. You only need the courage to stay faithful to your purpose. The world doesn't change because people fit in. The world changes because someone dares to stand out. Someone dares to challenge the norm. Someone dares to believe in a better future. Someone dares to become the black sheep. So if you've been feeling different, if you've been feeling misunderstood, if you've been feeling alone, don't see it as a curse. See it as a calling. Because maybe you were never meant to fit into the old story. Maybe you were born to write a new one. Maybe you are the one who will break the cycle. Maybe you are the one who will change your family's future. Maybe you are the one who will prove that where you come from does not determine where you can go. And if that's true, then don't shrink yourself. Don't lower your standards. Don't abandon your dreams. Don't apologize for being different. Keep growing. Keep believing. Keep building. Keep becoming. Because generations may be depending on the decisions you make today. Remember, the black sheep is not the weak one. The black sheep is often the brave one. The one willing to walk a different path. The one willing to carry a different vision. The one willing to change everything. And if that's you, never forget this. Your difference is not your weakness. It may be your greatest strength. If this message spoke to you, type "I am the one" in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who feels misunderstood or different. Remember, sometimes the black sheep isn't the problem. Sometimes the black sheep is the one who changes everything.